All right, shalom.
Shalom.
Before we get started, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Hakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, and also to their elders, the men that taught them. I pray the Lord have peace, blessings, and mercy upon the households of the hopeful elect. And this is the brother Shema Wan with
Yagadal, Lama 1.
Back here with another lesson, something quick. Lord willing, will be edifying to the Lord's elect. But I was just meditating today about the importance of having a solid foundation, and that foundation being Yahawashi, which is the example that we need to follow. When with his words that he left for us, and with his deeds that we read about in these scriptures. Just thinking about that. So just want to get into it. So you can start with that, Luke 6 and
46.
Yep.
All right, this is Luke chapter 6 and 46. It says, so why do you keep calling me Lord, Lord, when you don't do what I say?
Yeah. What version is that?
That was the NLT, Salakia.
That's all good.
I'm reading the KJV. This is Luke 6 and 46 in the KJV. It says, and why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say?
Mm-hmm.
Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like.
So taking heed and acknowledging the words of the Lord is heavy and very important. And he's about to go into this parable. You got it.
Verse 48, it says, he is like a man which buildeth an house and diggeth deep and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood came, the stream beat vehemently upon the house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock.
And something I want to hit on from that script, just thinking about showing you some adversity is gonna come. Okay, going into when a flood arose and the stream beat vehemently upon that house, right? Just showing you the times that we're in and the where we're headed. It's finna be some very tough times where if the foundation is solid, you'll be able to stand. But especially the mental part, of this fight. How does the scripture say? Yahawashi said it, going into suffering. I'll find it real quick.
Got a precept for you when you're looking for that.
Okay.
This is Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 17 in the KJV. It says that Mashiach may dwell in your heart. So we know the heart is talking about your mind. It says, by faith, that ye being rooted and grounded in love. Now I wanted to get that because pursuant to the energy in which the brother is going into, all right, following what the Lord told us to do, man. Okay, why? Because that's the foundation that we're building upon, man. All right, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, which you can't. Once you build off of that foundation, all right, you become immovable through the Spirit. Okay, which transfers into how you move and deal with the hell and the fire we're gonna go through in the flesh. All right, like the brother said, mentally and shit, physically as well, man. All right, the scriptures ain't say that the saints was wore out for no fucking reason.
Right.
All right, and that's just at this point. All right, so while we getting wore down physically, spiritually, we supposed to be ramping the fuck up, man. Okay, so when the times come, hey, we all gonna be tested in different ways, man, leading up into the hour of temptation. Okay, so even before that point, we're gonna be tested on our weaknesses, man. This is a key time, all right, when you got that foundation set on your under Yahawashi Yahawashi, are you willing to acknowledge your weaknesses? Therefore, you can pray for strength. Mm-hmm. You can pray for a way for your spirit to outweigh your flesh. Okay, and then that's what's gonna get you through that fire, man. Because the Most High is gonna put you in a position, all right, to where you're gonna have to fight through exactly what you're asking for. All right, but because of your faith, which you're rooted and grounded in, all right, you're going to do as the scriptures command us to do. Okay? Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Okay, you got it.
Real quick, this is Luke chapter 21 and verse 19, it says, in your patience, which is suffering, right? So in your patience, possess ye your souls. So possessing yourself, having self-control, having temperance. And what does it go back to? Going back to our foundation, Yahawashi. You know, what did he say is gonna, what did he prepare us for? And like Yahawashi told the disciples many times, like he says, matter of fact, let me get it real quick. Real quick. This is John chapter,
I got a precept for you.
you got it.
This is Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 20. It says, and are built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Yahawashi HaMashiach himself being the chief cornerstone. All right, just adding to that foundation, because that's the foundation we standing on, man. Right. All right, now when you go into John the 10th chapter, all right, what does it speak about? It speak about the ones that the Most High gave unto Yahawashi that can't be plucked out of his hand. All right, nothing, whoever is of the elect, ain't shit gonna change their conversation or their actions. All right, they're gonna stick to the script that the Most High wrote for them. Right. Okay, all right, and that's what gives us confidence, not pride, but confidence, because we like, man, we're the only ones truly fitting the bill of the prophets. All right, we the only ones defending the gospel at all costs. We the only ones not scared to offend or try to spare feelings because we worried about people perception in the world of what we're doing, right, or what we're teaching. What you got it, brother?
This is John chapter 16 and verse 1. It says, these things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended. And I just wanted to get that point because, damn, I forgot.
Read it again.
It said, these things, John 16 and 1, these things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended in me. So just preparing your mind whenever certain things come, Yahawashi already let us know. You know, Yahawashi already let us know the servant isn't greater than his master.
Read that header.
The
right here.
Oh, it says Hamashiach comforts his disciples.
And that's what he was basically doing.
Yep.
Because what was Yahawashi is the biggest stumbling block. Okay? So he was letting them know, don't be offended in anything by me, man. All the things that I've showed you and taught you, don't be offended. This is for your benefit.
Mm-hmm.
But to the rest of the world, all right, he's a chief cornerstone to us, and then a stumbling block to the rest of the world, man.
Right.
Okay? Because they're offended. We're clearly seeing people who's offended in Yahawashi, man.
Yep. Hey, because there's many things that are going to come, you know, based off of who we serve, based off of our foundation, that's gonna let me see how to say it. Based off of our foundation, that puts an enemy, or that puts a target on us. Like the scriptures say, he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey.
Yeah, but that's the importance of building on that foundation, man. Mm-hmm. All right, and then what the scriptures also so concerning the names. All right, the names are a strong tower, right, and those who run into it are safe. All right, this is all metaphorical and spiritual, okay, and so the goes and going into the protection and the guidance of Yahawashi, man. Mm-hmm. Okay, which through them we receive the knowledge of his understanding, which is going to be the fuel for our faith in the times to come, pursuing Isaiah 33 and 6.
Yep. Yep. We could hit back in that Luke 6 and 48 again.
This is Luke 6 and 48. It says, he is like a man which built a house and dig deep and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, as the stream beat vehemently upon the house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock.
So thinking about it, going back to the point Yahawashi said, a man that cometh to me, listen, what did he say? Come to me and hear my saying and do them. Mm-hmm. All right, so being obedient unto the Lord, you know, striving for the truth. It says if it's applied, you'll pretty much you're not gonna fall, bro. We're not gonna fall. We have the solution to the world's problem.
It's a fail-proof plan with Yahawashi.
Exactly, and it just goes back to having that faith. You know, knowing this shit is about to collapse, knowing this shit is about to come down hard like a time like never before. But if the foundation is in Yahawashi, where you you really did take heed and you applied it, not just hearing but actually doing it, we really have nothing to worry about. You know, as far as you know, what if, it ain't no what ifs. It's what is.
Yeah, that's why the scriptures say you're supposed to be fully persuaded.
Right.
We don't have no question marks when it comes to the understanding. We don't have no question marks when it comes to the doctrine. All right, we not worried. Damn, can the heathens be saved? No, that's not what the scriptures say. Okay, we don't have no doubts if Yahawashi is gonna come in this lifetime. We see what's going on in the earth.
Right.
We see the rate of prophecy that's coming to pass. We seeing this devil, all right, Nero 2.0, bring out the war guns, man. I was listening to the Senate yesterday speaking after Trump had announced where it came out that Trump had seized that Venezuelan oil tanker, and you saw them. You had part of the Senate, they pushing for war. They supporting this. Yeah, let's snatch off. What if that they stayed basically making it like, okay, what if that boat could have had explosives on it and shit? Okay, all these hypothetical situations. And then you have another part of the Senate stating that, no, we don't need to use the military. This is not a military operation. All right, if you targeting a cartel or drug countries and shit like this, why are you using our military, man? Right. That's not a military. Now, what if the leader of that country says, you know, we taking this as an act of war? All right, and got many allies behind them to help with this, man. All right, Russia will drop Ukraine if they have to, all right, to help Venezuela against America, man. Okay. I had a quick scripture for you, just based off of what you were saying. This is 1 John 2:28. It says, and now little children abide in him, that when he shall appear, we may have confidence and be not ashamed before him at his coming. Why? That's if you do as the brother said, man. Your actions show your faith. All right, your belief that you don't have no doubt. You fully trust in Yahawashi and the promises that they gave unto the elect. Okay, if you doing what the fuck you got to do. When Yahawashi show up, man, I was talking about this a while back, man. On one of the Thursday lives with Elder Yatazak and Elder Monagun. All right, and a couple other elders that joined in, that, man, when we first came in 17, 18 years ago, all right, we thought this thing was popping off within the next few months. But then, shit, we was like, you know what? We wouldn't have been ready. We wouldn't have been on the level we needed to be at to deal with it at that time, man. We was fresh. Okay? So now the Lord has been bringing us through that spiritual boot camp, man, testing us, trying us, all right, to see when he puts us in these situations, are we going to apply what we've studied? Or are you going to try to find some other way, man, which is not going to lead to anything but destruction, okay? So we want to have that confidence when the Lord returns, that we follow what he asked us to do, what commanded us to do.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, just thinking about what you said, enduring, like 17 years ago, like how we read in the scriptures, just going back to the verse how it says, how Yahawashi said, when the flood comes, when this happens, it ain't just one time, one time thing. It's throughout however long it fucking takes.
That's what scriptures say, plagues and pestilences, plural. See, it's not just going to be a catastrophe. It's not just going to be a so-called national disaster or something financial or something political,
right,
or some bioengineered weapon. All right, all of that shit's going to happen on top of things that don't make sense to the naked eye. That can't be explained. That's unbelievable. All right, people don't understand what the judgment of the Lord is, so we're fighting to make sure when this time comes, hey, shit, we protect it.
Right.
And that's only going to happen if the Most High, through Yahawashi, puts the level of faith in you to endure through that, man.
Right.
Did you want me to get that 49th verse?
Yeah.
This is Luke 6:49.
Real quick,
Go
precept for the 48th verse. This is Sirach chapter 22 and verse 16 in the GNT. It says, a wooden beam can be put into a building so firmly that even an earthquake cannot shake it loose. A person can be trained to use good reason. Salaki can use reason, and good sense so well that he keeps his head when a crisis comes. And how is that possible? What Yahawashi said, listen to his words and apply it. You know, applying that and you'll see the results. That's why you will read Sirach, the 2nd chapter. Ain't nobody has ever been confounded that put their trust and fear in the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just showing you that foundation stands. What you say, fail proof? Or
Yeah, fail-proof plan.
yeah, you know, it does not fail. But you could finish it
that's
off.
like the E-stop.
Yeah.
Anything go wrong, you hit that E-stop. You punch in that faith of Yahawashi, you like, you know what, all right, I'm good. Fuck this.
Right.
Let's stop and reset. Hey, man, but the times that's coming, man, is very interesting, but it's scary at the same time, man. Okay, I remember years ago, Apostle Horace said, yeah, you talk tough and all that shit right now. Yeah, but when they come kick your door down, you might be screaming and hollering like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shit, man. All right, but shit, this is what we look for. All right, and you know, man, like the scripture keeps referencing or using the analogy of a flood. All right, the scriptures tell you Esau's gonna come in as a flood, man. When you go into our history and all the times that the men of our forefathers dealt with persecution or having to fight, they was going against the current leader of their rulership, man. And we're the ones standing as that remnant right now and threatening presenting the only threat, all right, by bringing out this understanding to the current leaders, man. Okay, so when that flood comes, all right, hey, we're gonna be the main target, man. All right, because in order to deceive the people, they gotta shut the mouths of the ones, all right, who's speaking truth.
Yep.
Okay, so all the things that we're doing spiritually is to be able to withstand, all right, when that time comes, man. All right, when you looking up and it's a guillotine blade, blood dripping on your fucking face, you already got your ass whooped. All right, they done tortured you. All right, trying to get you to take that mark, man.
That's the fullness of the times we're in. Having those conversations, you know, those thoughts, that's healthy to help you build up to embrace for what's coming, man. You know, not saying it like you just in a fucking dread of fear, like, oh no, you know,
what yeah, but we speaking of that's part of prophecy.
We read about accounts where men and women got put to death for keeping the ways of the Lord uprightly. That's the times we're in. It tells you in Revelation, the 12th chapter, they're gonna come after those who keep the commandments of the Lord, who got faith in Yahawashi. That's what it boils down to. But back to those who got faith, our foundation is in Yahawashi, and he said he already got the victory over this world. So we just got to, you know, apply what the Lord told us to do.
Simple.
Take heed and do what he said, you know. And this ain't no damn Disney movie like it's gonna be perfect. No, it's more to it than that, but that's the overall gist of it.
It's like working out your body, man. All right, that first time, it's like hard. Oh shit, man, you sore than a motherfucker, but you breaking down your muscles so they can rebuild. Okay, the same thing we doing spiritually, man. The more and more you rehearse the righteous acts, the more smoother it be, the stronger you get, man. All right, you better. It's either you humble yourself and suffer before the Most High humble your ass.
Cool. Yep. You could finish it.
This is Luke 6:49. It says, "But he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation built a house upon the earth." And I'm just thinking of these niggas Genesis right now, man. Okay? You niggas, you didn't start on a solid foundation, man. And you stated yourself, all right, that you wasn't fully persuaded.
Right.
Y'all taught something that you wasn't sure of or you didn't believe, man. So you obviously didn't start off on a solid foundation. Now you're being swept away. All right? Now you being swept away by some FRNs, man. By some zeros in your bank account. All right? The Lord's, I want you to enjoy that money right now. I want you niggas to have a good time buying big ass hats that don't fit properly. All right? Because the Lord's going to deal with you, man, in a very harsh manner. And we're not threatening you. We're not saying we're going to do it. The Lord's going to judge your motherfucking asses, man.
Right.
All right? Because you're building on your own fucking foundation. You're not standing and having faith in Yahawashi.
Yeah, that's proud. That's proud as hell.
God, it says, against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of the house was great.
Yep. And that's how, and that's soon to be manifest. You know, with everybody that is not finna be accepted. You know, that's what it boils down to, trying to be accepted by Yahawashi upon his return, man, so we can be preserved. It tells you in 2nd Esdras, the 13th chapter, the one bringing the destruction is the same one who can save you from the destruction, you know. But you know, that was pretty much it. Just wanted to grab something through the spirit that I was meditating upon this morning, just riding with Yahawashi until the end, and you can't go wrong with that. You know, no matter what happens, no matter what tries to interfere, throw us off of our path, the foundation is laid, and we just got to keep building with that. So with that being said, pray that this lesson been edifying to the Lord's elect. And again, we want to give our praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem,
Lord willing, till the next time we say Shalom.
Shalom.